Good, good evening, everybody. Welcome to today's edition of Smash Masters. Today is Smash Master 69. We will be having an actual bracket today because we have enough entries. Also, before we get started, we are doing a Christmas/New Year's raffle here at the Outer Limits. Stop on by the Outer Limits to find out what the entries are like. For first on deck, we have K-Stan versus Coleslaw on stream first, with Duke versus Beastmode Subaru following up after. Do you believe the sets are going to be first to three? So I'd like to take the opportune time to give a shout out to our friend Amir over at Potomac Tap House. If you ever come to the Outer Limits and you go eat at Potomac Tap House, mention you're from the Outer Limits and you're a patron of ours and receive 15% off of your food order. Character and stage selection should be underway shortly. Pretty excited to bring you guys another edition of Smash Masters right before the Christmas holiday. As a friendly reminder, we will not be having FGC night this Thursday or next Thursday because the Outer Limits will be closed on both days. I'd like to wish everyone Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Stay safe, enjoy time with your family, and we'll see everyone back for FGC the following Thursday after New Year's, which will tentatively be January the 8th. Alright, K-Stan and Coleslaw set to take the stage first. Right after K-Stan enters his name to the tower. And some controller adjustments. Alright. Here we go for game one. Round one of game one will take place at small battlefield.
Stop battle! Incineroar!
K-Stan elects to use Incineroar, and Coleslaw elects to use Shoal. You shall see what happens here.
One, go! Speed!
Coleslaw going for the Speed Slash early, looking to damage K-Stan. K-Stan looking to develop some offense, looking to take the fight to Coleslaw, unable to do anything thus far. Coleslaw has his Buster Slash. K-Stan able to get in for some damage and find some offense against Coleslaw. Coleslaw doesn't have a slasher activated now. Coleslaw's in trouble. He's at 117%. K-Stan looking for the first knockout blow of the evening against Coleslaw. See what happens here. Coleslaw continuing with the up attack. Has a smash slash. No to an avail. K-Stan able to take him down and out to bring him down to 2 stops. K-Stan with the up attack. Oh, K-Stan with a dive running to Coleslaw's block. Coleslaw dives off the stage and slashes K-Stan to take him down to his 2-stock even match. K-Stan does have damage advantage though. He's only at 27% damage. Coleslaw's at 67% damage. Coleslaw looking to do damage against K-Stan, but K-Stan's not going to go away quietly. K-Stan goes for another diving headbutt against Coleslaw. Coleslaw blocks that. Coleslaw with the up slash. K-Stan has to recover on the stage, and he does. Able to grab a hold of the ledge just in the nick of time. Coleslaw going right back on the attack with a jump slash here. Coleslaw taking the fight straight to K-Stan. K-Stan did good to dodge that attack from Coleslaw there. Coleslaw with a nice up slash may take K-Stan out here, but no to an avail. K-Stan goes for the throw against Coleslaw. Coleslaw throw counters K-Stan, looking for the slash knockout here. Unable to get it thus far. Coleslaw looking for a spike. Nothing, nobody home there. K-Stan looking for some offense and trying to develop an offensive strategy. Knocks Coleslaw out with a strong smash there and takes Coleslaw down to one stop. Coleslaw going right back on the offense, picking up right where he left off. K-Stan with a slam. K-Stan with a knock-up. Knocks Coleslaw off the stage. Coleslaw has to make a recovery and does. Coleslaw attacks right into K-Stan's block. Nice block by K-Stan there. K-Stan looking to take the fight to Coleslaw and take game one away from him. That may do it. K-Stan with a punch to Coleslaw. Coleslaw is not going to be able to recover. And K-Stan is your winner of game one. With 2 stocks left and 156% damage, no less. Congratulations to K-Stan for taking game one. Game 2 will take place here shortly, right after the stage bands are selected. I'd like to welcome everybody to this edition of Smash Master 69. Got one last one for you guys before Christmas. Hope everyone has a safe and happy Christmas with their families and friends and families. Game 2 is underway. I believe if K-Stan wins this one, he will advance to the next round. They both stay on their respective characters. Got another exciting matchup for you. They stand on Incineroar and Coleslaw right back on Shoal. Coleslaw with a speed slash earlier, looking to take the fight to K-Stan. K-Stan with a spinning attack against Coleslaw. Coleslaw taking the fight right back to K-Stan and blocking his spin attack. That almost was a costly mistake for K-Stan there, but able to get the diving headbutt to connect with Coleslaw. Slams Coleslaw down and kicks him off the side of the stage. He's going to have to do a better job of that though. He's finally able to knock Coleslaw out with a second kick. Coleslaw's not able to recover. Coleslaw looking to smash K-Stan into oblivion, unable to do so. Goes with a spike. K-Stan recovers first. Coleslaw follows suit. Coleslaw looking for the down spike against K-Stan. No to the avail. K-Stan just took himself out of the equation there. Tried to recover with a diving headbutt, missed completely and dove himself off the stage. Not able to recover that time. Sorry, K-Stan. Goes back for the spinning attack against Coleslaw. Is able to get that. Coleslaw has to be careful. He's at 98% damage. And K-Stan's only at 16. This is a 2-stock even match. Remnants of last game here for both of these guys. Oh my goodness. K-Stan almost missed that diving headbutt against Coleslaw. Coleslaw is on the ropes at 126% damage here. K-Stan looking for some offense, looking to get Coleslaw down to 1 stock. But Coleslaw with his jump slash activated now against K-Stan. K-Stan still looking for the knockout blow against Coleslaw. Coleslaw throws K-Stan, slashes into him. Has his smash slash now. By saying that 3 times fast. K-Stan's able to get the throw and the knock up and finally knock Coleslaw out to take him down to 1 stock. Coleslaw has his shield slash up. K-Stan looking to take the fight right back to him, but Coleslaw not looking to let that happen. Looking to knock K-Stan down a bit. Unable to do so thus far. What a deflection by K-Stan to take game 2 away from Coleslaw. Coleslaw is down 2 games to 0 in this set. Awesome. See what this stage selection is. Going to regular battlefield for game 3.
Start battle. Piranha Blast. Incineroar.
So I was wrong earlier. These are best of 5 series. I earlier said best of 3. Like to correct that. And apologize for the early mistake. Coleslaw elects to go to Piranha Plant. is teetering off of Shulk. Shulk hasn't been working out for him, so he's going to try something new. Fires off with the early offense. This switch may be good for Coleslaw here. He's able to swallow the spike ball back. K-Stan looking to take the fight right back to Coleslaw. Not sure what's going on. Locks that spike ball from Coleslaw. Knocks Coleslaw up and out there to take him down to 2 stocks early in this matchup. Goes for a grab, misses it. Coleslaw dodges. Coleslaw looking for another spike ball. Doesn't get it. Coleslaw looking to generate some offense. Able to connect with that spike ball. K-Stan rolls out the way of that one. Coleslaw with a side smash and gets that all of them. K-Stan with a suplex almost knocks Coleslaw up and out. K-Stan with a spike gets all of it. Coleslaw's down to 1 stock. And Coleslaw is in trouble against K-Stan here. K-Stan still has all 3 of his stocks. Goes for the suplex, gets it, looks for the spike. Does not get that. Coleslaw recovers on stage. Coleslaw finally able to get a little bit of revenge on K-Stan there and takes him down to 2 stocks. K-Stan looking to take the fight right back to Coleslaw and win this set. Coleslaw's not going away quietly though. K-Stan throws him into the ropes, knocks him up, doesn't knock him out. Coleslaw's still able to recover. Coleslaw's gonna have to go for a recovery here if he plans to stay in this match. He does. Both players do. K-Stan recovers right after him. Coleslaw with a poison mist able to get K-Stan there for a little bit of damage. Both of these players taking a high amount of damage. K-Stan superplexes Coleslaw and spikes him to take game 3 with a clean sweep. The winner of this set by knockout is K-Stan. Pretty admirable effort by Coleslaw there. Next will be Duke against Beastman Subaru. For those of you that have just joined the stream, I'd like to welcome you to today's edition of Smash Master 69. Got a pretty decent amount of contestants today, so we are running an actual bracket, so there will be a winner's bracket and a loser's bracket. Also, until January 24th, we are running a Christmas/New Year's holiday raffle here at the Outer Limits. Find details and stop on by to find out how to enter. So again, I'd like to extend a shout out to our friend Amir over at Potomac Tap House for coinciding and pitching in for the holiday raffle. Stop on by for some good food and eats prior to coming to game with us at the Outer Limits. Go to Potomac and mention you're from the Outer Limits and a patron of ours and receive 15% off of your order. Names are getting entered here. Beast. This man has to get his name entered. Checking out the controls. And Duke's entering his name. Alright. Beastman Subaru and Duke set to take the stage next. Game 1 going to get underway here shortly. I believe we're on Battlefield for this match. Beastman is going to go Ice Climbers. And Duke is going to go Captain Falcon. See who takes the first game. Beastman trying to generate some early offense. Not able to find any. Duke retaliates with a nice counterattack there. Beastman with a up smash against Duke. Has Duke on the ropes, looking for the first knockout of the evening against Duke. Duke's not having it though. Duke's able to recover. Beastman with right back with the up attack against Duke. Duke looking to generate some offense of his own. Is able to do so and is able to get first stock against Beastman. Duke continuing the attack, looking to knock Beastman out again. Beastman is able to recover with the ice climbers. Very good job to take Duke's shield down by Beastman there, but Duke going right back on the attack. Duke does have to be careful. He's hitting at 106% damage. Not that that matters though. Uh-oh. Beastman just throws Duke and finally knocks him up and out to take him down to 2 stocks. Duke has damage advantage, yo. He's sitting at 0 damage. Beastman sitting at 82, 89 now. Beastman's looking like they're going to be on the ropes here shortly. But they're able to generate some offense against Duke here. Duke knocks him up and out. Beastman's able to recover. Nice job with the upswing there by Beastman to recover on stage. Freezes Duke again. Doesn't get the knockout that time. Duke's able to recover with a down kick. Knocks Beastman up, but Beastman going right back on the attack against Duke. That flaming kick may send him flying. Has to knock the other ice climber out, and Duke does just that to take Beastman down to 1 stock here early. Duke with a nice up attack there against Beastman. Beastman still liking to stay in this fight. Able to do so. It's just Beastman and Nana going at it now. Here we go. What a kick by Duke to finish the fight off with a bang. Duke takes game 1 against Beastman with Captain Falcon. See, both players elect to stay on their respective characters. Game 2 goes to Smashville. They do stay on their respective characters.
3, 2,
Beastman stays on Ice Climbers and Duke stays on Captain Falcon for this match anyway. Duke able to get the offense going early against Beastman there. Beastman able to fire back with some offense of his own, but Duke right back on the attack. Spikes Beast down early and gets them down to 2 stocks here in the early going of this match. Duke already going right back on the attack again. Not wasting any time against Beastman, trying to take him out early and get him down to 1 stock. Beastman with a nice recovery there, able to generate some offense against Duke. Nice parry there from Beastman. Duke has to recover and does. Duke looking to kick him off the side of the stage. Unable to do so thus far. Beastman is able to recover there against Duke. Not for long though. Duke able to get the up kick and knock him up and out to take him down to 1 stock. Duke looking to win game 2. Duke looks to have game 2 in his clutches. What a stop there by Beastman. Freezing Duke and almost knocking him up and out there. Finally able to do so. Duke is now down to 2 stocks, but has the both stock and the damage advantage. We'll see what Beast is able to do here against Duke. Duke trying to kick him off the stage and win game 2. To take a 2-0 lead, but Beast is not looking to let that happen easily. Gets the up kick against one of the ice climbers. Gets another kick against them. Duke with a spike and finishes the match and takes this set 2-0. This set will go to match 3. If Duke wins, it'll be a clean sweep. Going right back on Smashville.
Start battle. Captain Falcon.
Duke stays on Captain Falcon, and Beast elects to go on Ness. Haven't seen much of Ness entries. We'll see what happens here against Duke and Beast. Duke going right back on the attack early in game 3 against Beastman. But Beast able to find some offense of his own against Duke. Beast isn't going away quietly, able to get the fireball going there. Duke with the throw and with a couple of kicks. With the up throw and the up kick to finally knock Beastman up and out to take him down to 2 stops. What a nice job by Duke there. Beast is looking to get back into it, unable to do so thus far. Duke's at 73% damage. Will Beastman be able to knock him out? Nice cave. Nice recovery there. Slams right into Duke. Knocks Duke up off the side of the stage to take him down to 2 stops. See what happens next. Nice KP Thunder by Duke there to knock Beastman down to 2 stops. See what happens here. Duke gets all of that spike. See you later, Ness. Beastman is now down to 1 stop. Duke looking to continue the attack. Is able to do so thus far. Beast fires back with some offense of his own, looking to knock Duke out again. This is with the home run blast. Duke goes for the spike. Duke goes for another spike. KP Thunder knocks Duke into the middle of next weekend down to 2 stops. But Ness is also eliminated, and your winner of this set will be Duke. Duke takes it in game 3 and wins it with a clean sweep. Next set to take place here shortly for you guys. While we're waiting for that to happen, if anyone's just joining the stream, I'd like to welcome you to Smash Masters number 69. One last one before the Christmas holiday. Hope everyone enjoys their holiday spent with their family and loved ones. Just a reminder, we will not be having FGC until January the 9th. That is our next FGC fight night. But we will have Smash Masters both this Monday and next Monday, as that doesn't fall on a holiday, so we will be open. Would love to have you come out. Also, we have a Christmas/New Year's raffle going until January the 24th. And we're also partnered up with our friends over at Potomac Tap House. Stop by for some pretty good eats. Stop on by at the Outer Limits afterwards to get your game on. By the way, if you do go to Potomac Tap House and you mention the Outer Limits, you will receive 15% off of your order. To put that out there. Oh, we're also partnered with the ice cream store next door Authors, so same rule applies. Go and mention you're from the Outer Limits, they give you a nice little discount. Any discount's a good discount nowadays. Trying to get things figured out up on stage. We'll have the next set to you shortly. Nice to see a good crowd of people come out for Smash Masters today. Got some returning players. Coleslaw, Dax FZ. We'll hope to see Dax in action tonight on stream. He primarily uses Wolf. We'll see if he teeters off of him or he continues to do so. CPU1 is here also tonight as well. Then again, these are Pac-Man mains, so we'll see what he does tonight. But I have seen him use Donkey Kong a couple of times. So it'll be interesting to see what character he decides to tap into for tonight's tournament. The next set is going to be CPU1 against Duke. We'll see if CPU1 uses Pac-Man against Duke here, or will he choose another character? Gotta get the music set up first. Going with a track from the F-Zero series. Small Battlefield is where Game 1 will take place of this set. Duke electing to join Captain Falcon, and CPU1 goes on his resident Pac-Man. Just like that, Game 1 is underway here.
3, 2, 1, go!
CPU1 with a hydrant spawn early. Duke catches CPU1's projectile. Almost got an apple thrown at him for his troubles. CPU1 makes a smooth recovery there. Duke makes a smooth recovery there. CPU1 has to recover onto the stage, and CPU1's able to grab onto the ledge and make a nice recovery against Duke there. CPU1 looking to get some offense going. Duke almost knocks CPU1's hydrant into him, but CPU1 with a nice deflection there against Duke. CPU1 trying to get use of his hydrant. Kind of unfair that Duke's been knocking it into him all the match. What a down kick by CPU1 to try to take Duke out of the equation. Is CPU1 going to be able to recover? And he does. But Duke kicks him off the side of the stage. CPU1 recovers again. Duke, ledge guarding, is finally able to take CPU1 up and out and knock him down to 2 stocks. CPU1 looking to take the fight to Duke here. Gets the grab, gets the hydrant, is looking to use the hydrant here maybe. Duke trying to go for a spike, doesn't get it though. As CPU1 dodges that. Duke going right back on the attack against CPU1, but Duke's sitting at 137% damage, so he does have to be careful. Duke with a couple of spikes, looking to knock CPU1 up and out, but CPU1's not having it. CPU1 spawns another fire hydrant. Duke kicks his hydrant right into him, finally gets the down spike, knocks CPU1 down to 1 stock. Duke is still at a perfect 3 stocks here. CPU1 looking to change that, looking to knock his hydrant into Duke. No to an avail. Duke's able to recover and knock CPU1 up around a bit. What a spike from Duke there to knock CPU1 out and take game 1 away from him. CPU1 almost had a recovery, but Duke makes sure that didn't happen. Nice job against CPU1 there. We'll see if CPU1 can take game 2 away from Duke, and we'll see if he stays on Pac-Man. He does decide to stay on Pac-Man against Duke, and Duke decides to stay on Captain Falcon. No character changes here. One of my favorite stages for Smash, Pokemon Stadium 2, is the next stage for Stage 2. CPU1 looking to knock a hydrant into Duke. Duke not having any of it, kicks it right back into CPU1. Gets the offense going early. CPU1 trying to find his offensive scheme. Unable to do so thus far. Gets a little bit of damage against Duke there though. Has to come up with more if he plans on beating Duke here. Duke goes right on the offensive onslaught against CPU1. Dodges the down kicks from CPU1. CPU1 has a projectile in hand, throws it, and hits Duke with it. Duke knocks CPU1 off the side of the stage. CPU1 looking to make a recovery. Bounces Duke off the stage. That may have just saved Duke there. Duke kicks CPU1 off the side of the stage. Duke able to make a recovery. Kicks CPU1 off the side of the stage again. CPU1 has to make a recovery and does. Nice block there by CPU1 to block Duke's flaming down kick. CPU1 looking for another projectile, gets it. Duke absolutely gets his bell rung by CPU1. CPU1 throws a bell at him and absolutely knocks Duke almost up and out to take him down to 2 stocks. We'll see what happens here. Duke's sitting at 113% health. CPU1 has to make a recovery here, is able to do so. Able to bounce Duke off the stage and knock him out and take him down to 2 stocks. Duke with the up kick knocks CPU1 up and out. Duke looking to continue the offensive onslaught here and take game 2 away from CPU. See what happens. Duke with a series of kicks against CPU1. CPU1 has a recovery. Is standing on top of his hydrant. May look to use it here. CPU1 dodges that kick by Duke there. Tries to knock Duke out. Is finally able to kick his hydrant into him. But Duke responds with a kick of his own and almost knocks CPU1 up and out. Duke has CPU1's projectile. May look to use that against him here. CPU1 found a ghost and CPU1 just got his bell rung by Duke. Got his own projectile thrown at him. Duke looking for the knockout punch. Unable to get it thus far, CPU1 with a grab and a throw knocks Duke out and takes Duke down to one stop. One down kick by Duke sends CPU1 flying. Duke will be the winner of game 2. Duke looking on the verge of another sweep here against CPU1 this time.
Stop battle. Captain Falcon.
Duke will stay on Captain Falcon. CPU1 will stay on Pac-Man. Back on Pokemon Stadium 2 for stage 3, for game 3. Duke getting the offense going early. CPU1 responding with some offense of his own. CPU1 trying to look for a grab, doesn't get any of it though. Duke with a nice combo there against CPU1. CPU1 looking for the down spike, doesn't get anything from that either. Duke going right back into the offense. CPU1 drops a hydrant to counter Duke's attacks there. CPU1's able to knock his hydrant right into Duke. Almost knocks Duke out there. Duke throws his CPU1's projectile right back at him, but CPU1 blocks that. Looking to knock Duke out with a hydrant, unable to do so thus far. Has a couple of projectiles, throws them right into Duke. Duke eats another projectile from CPU1. Duke looking to knock CPU1 up and out, but CPU1's not letting that happen thus far. CPU1 looking to take the first stop in game 3. With a nice up slash against Duke. Spawns another hydrant. Duke kicks CPU1's hydrant off the stage. Goes harmlessly though. Doesn't hit CPU1. CPU1's on the ledge. Trying to dodge an attack from Duke. Duke throws CPU1's projectile at him. CPU1's able to dodge it and is able to recover. Duke with a down kick. CPU1 recovers again, looking to knock Duke up and out. Duke knocks CPU1 off the stage. Is looking for a spike here. Unable to get it. CPU1 recovers. Blocks the down attack by Duke. CPU1 recovers again, spawns a hydrant. Knocks the hydrant up and out, but Duke's able to dodge it. CPU1 with a grab and a throw. Spawns another hydrant. Duke sends that hydrant flying in the opposite direction as CPU1 was trying to knock him up and out with it here. CPU1 with a grab and with the combo. What a combo by Duke there to almost knock CPU1 out and down to 2 stops. Finally does so there with a nice combo and the flip kick to finish. Knock CPU1 down to 2 stops. Duke's at 80% damage though, so he does have to be careful. CPU looking to stay alive in game 3. If he wins game 3, we will at least have a game 4. CPU1 knocks his hydrant up and out. Nothing to do there though. Duke with a nice up spike almost takes CPU1 out of the equation. Duke with a down spike off the stage knocks CPU1 up and out and takes him down to 1 stop. Duke looking to clean up shop against CPU1 here. Duke's still sitting at 2 stops. CPU1's only sitting at 1. Duke's looking to knock CPU1's hydrant up and out, but not able to do so thus far. Grabs CPU1's bell, no to an avail. CPU1 dodges that attack. Duke with a series of up kicks. CPU1 with a little attack of his own to try to knock Duke out, unable to do so thus far. Duke falls with 2 down spikes off the stage and is finally able to knock CPU1 up and out to claim game 3. Game 3 and the winner of the set is Duke. Next on stream, someone will be playing Yummy. some technical stuff going up on stage. Someone will be playing Yummy next. If you're just tuning into the stream, we'd like to welcome you into today's edition of Smash Masters. Today's Smash Masters 69. Got one more Smash Masters for you right before the Christmas holiday. Hope everyone enjoys Christmas with their family. And we'll see everyone back here next Monday night for another edition of Smash Masters. It's hard to believe we'll be at Smash Masters 70 heading into the new year. Also, if you come to the Outer Limits between now and January 24th, you will receive a raffle ticket. We are doing a Christmas and New Year's raffle here at the Outer Limits. Stop by for more details. Would love to see you. And just a quick reminder, FGC will resume the week after New Year's. Which will be January the 8th. This set on stream will be Dax FZ versus Yummy. As somebody has to get their controller straight first. Looking to get their controller configurations figured out for this next match. This next match is Dax FZ and Yummy going at it. Stage selection to get underway shortly. Stage 1 heads to Pokemon Stadium 2 for Game 1 of Stage 1. Maybe we're going to see a King K. Rool. We are going to see King K. Rool. Yummy locks in King K. Rool. Dax is going to lock in Wolf. Dax is a pretty formidable Wolf player. Seen him play Wolf several times here at the tournament. We'll see what he can do against Yummy's King K. Rool here. Dax gets the offense going early against Yummy. Yummy's crown is on the floor. Dax are able to pick it up and try to use it against Yummy. Yummy already at 79% damage. Now 91. Throws a crown into Dax. Damages Dax a little bit there. Dax looking to go right back on the offense and pick up where he left off against Yummy. What a nice series of attacks by Yummy there to knock Dax off the stage. Yummy tried to fire a cannonball into Dax. Dax not having any of that. One side swipe from Dax knocks Yummy out for first stock advantage. Yummy trying to knock Dax off the stage. Dax not having any of it. Dax with the grab and the up spike against Yummy. Yummy with a series of combos now for Dax. Dax looking like he's in danger. Yummy knocks Dax up and out with the attack onslaught there. Yummy able to recover on the stage. Dax looking for another knockout here against Yummy. Yummy looking to stay in the fight and take the fight right to Dax. But Dax with the grab and the stage spike there. Trying to knock Yummy up and out. Dax fires a laser right into Yummy. Yummy eats a ray gun for his efforts. Misses that ray gun though. Yummy's able to recover, able to throw his crown at Dax and knock him around a little bit. Dax is at 67% damage. Yummy's at 157% damage. Yummy looking like he's on the ropes. Dax able to hit him with a flip kick to knock him down to one stock. Yummy has to figure some offensive strategy out here if he plans on taking one away from Dax. Yummy with a nice up attack and knocks Dax up and out to take Dax into one stock. See who gets this last stock between Dax and Yummy. It's looking like Dax is going to take game one away from Yummy, but Yummy's still able to recover and still able to stay in the fight. Dax with the up throw against Yummy. Yummy's able to recover from that too. Yummy with a series of attacks for Dax now. Yummy with a thunderclap knocks Dax off the opposite side of the stage. Dax is able to recover. So is Yummy. Yummy gets back on the side of the stage. Dax looking to continue the offense against Yummy and knock Yummy up and out to take game one. Yummy trying to fire a cannonball at Dax. No to it avail there. One flip kick from Dax and Yummy flying off the opposite end of the stage. Yummy's able to recover. Dax, looking to avoid Yummy's onslaught, is able to do so. Yummy able to continue with the offensive onslaught. Maybe game one's going to go to Yummy here. But nope, Dax looking to make sure that doesn't happen. Nice grab and a nice kick, but Yummy's still very much in this match. Not anymore, Dax. One flip kick from Dax sends Yummy flying, and Dax takes game one just like that, folks. Game two heading right back to Pokemon Stadium with it.
Stop battle. King K. Rool.
Yummy stays on King K. Rool. Dax stays on Mr. Wolf. Dax stays on Wolf.
3, 2,
Purple skins for both of them. It's Yummy getting the better of the offensive onslaught early in game two against Dax. Dax looking like he's going to have to figure something out against Yummy. Yummy may be on to Dax's schematics, but eats a ray gun from Dax for his efforts though. Damages Yummy a bit. Yummy looking to get the finish up against Dax early here. But Dax not looking to let that happen. Dax with the up attack. Dax with another air attack. Yummy able to recover on the side of the stage. Looking for the knockout punch against Dax. Doesn't get that there. Dax with a flip kick knocks Yummy almost off this other end of the stage. Dax is able to get a combo going and knock Yummy off the stage there. Yummy looking to recover against Dax and take Dax down the peg and knock him down to 2 stocks. No to an avail there. One charge kick from Dax sends Yummy flying and takes Yummy down to 2 stocks. Yummy coming right back with the offense, but Dax dodges the attack by Yummy there. Yummy looking to hurry things up and nail Dax, but Dax is right back on the attack of his own. Nice deflection there from Yummy, but Dax is still able to get the damage in. Dax kicks Yummy off the side of the stage. Deflects Yummy's crown back at him. Yummy gets Dax with a smash, goes for the uppercut against Dax. Knocks Dax out by shooting a cannonball at him. Ouch, that's going to leave a mark. Yummy looks for the cannonball again. Dax deflects that with his barrier. Doesn't deflect at that time and gets launched out of Yummy's gun for his efforts. Dax looking to ledge guard against Yummy. Unable to do so thus far. Yummy looking for the down spike. Dax looking for the up spike. It's all of that one. Knocks Yummy down to 1 stop. Dax is looking to win game 2 here. Take game 2 away from Yummy and force Yummy to go into a reverse sweep if he plans on winning. Yummy throws his crown at Dax. Hits Dax with it. Dax is on the fence and almost going to get knocked down to 1 stop. We'll see what happens. Dax is able to recover. Yummy's crown's on the side of the stage. Yummy recovers it. Dax trying to go for the up smash. Unable to get it. Dax trying to knock Yummy off the side of the stage. Yummy returning with some offense of his own. Finds a cannonball, but unable to connect that to Dax with it. Throws his crown at Dax. Dax deflects that. One up kick from Dax sends Yummy flying, and Dax takes game 2 just like that. Game 3 will take place on Battlefield. Dax stays on Wolf, and Yummy stays on King K. Rool. Beastman and Ninth up on screen for you guys next. But first, we're on to game 3 of Dax versus Yummy. Yummy looking to take the fight to Dax. Unable to do so thus far as Dax gets the better of the offensive exchange against Yummy. Yummy looking for a down attack against Dax. Almost got all of that. Dax is able to recover though against Yummy. Yummy knocks Dax up, unable to do anything after that. Dax fires his ray gun right into Yummy. Yummy looking for a recovery. Dax not looking to give that to him, but Yummy is able to recover anyway. One strong kick from Dax sends Yummy flying though and knocks him down to 2 stops. Dax with the up kick. Dax with another throw and the up kick. Yummy throws his crown at Dax, damages Dax severely there. Dax is already on 112 health, 112% damage, 127% damage. Yummy with a spike to knock Dax down to 2 stocks here. Dax looking to make a recovery and win game 3 and send himself into the finals. We'll see what happens here against Yummy. Yummy going for a strong attack against Dax. Nobody home. Yummy goes for a clap. Somebody is home. Dax eats all of that one. Yummy goes right back in for another clap. Dax dodges that one that time. Power bombs Dax into the stage and able to knock him up and out to take him down to 1 stop. Looking like game 3 may be going to Yummy here if Dax doesn't figure something out and quick. Yummy's sitting at 151% health. Dax knocking him up. Dax gonna try to knock him out. One flip kick may or may not have done it against Yummy. Yummy's sitting at 174% damage. Oh, Yummy just got knocked out by Dax with one flip kick. Dax looking to take the fight right back to Yummy and finish this last stock against him. Can Dax hang on and win game 3? We'll see here. Dax with a stage throw. Stage slam. Yummy's able to recover. Yummy grabs onto the ledge on the side of the stage. Dax fires a ray gun and hits Yummy with it. Yummy's still looking to recover. Yummy with a propeller hat is able to recover against Dax there and recover on the side of the stage by grabbing a ledge. Dax hard kicks Yummy off the side of the stage. Dax is going to look for a spike, and he's going to get all of that side spike. And Dax is going to be your winner of game 3. Next, it's going to be Subaru versus Ninth. Beastman Subaru, I should say. That's coming up for you guys next. And the winner of that will go on to face Yummy in the losers quarterfinal.
Start the battle.
Alright, Beastman taking on Ninth here in the losers bracket side of things. Getting their controller configuration done here. Beast and Ninth looking to go at it here on stage. Getting the music selection. F-Zero Series track is the selection.
Stop battle. Ice Climber.
Beast going right back to Ice Climber. Ninth going on to Ninth playing Palutena.
1, go!
Just a reminder, whoever loses this game will be knocked out of the tournament, and whoever wins will go advance in the losers bracket. Beast looking for the early offense and getting it early against Ninth and Palutena. Is able to freeze her and knock her up and out to take her down to 2 stops early here in game 1. Going for the spinning hammer attack. Gets it. Going for the spinning hammer attack again and gets that. Palutena has to recover on stage, and she does. Nice job by Ninth here with the recovery. Ninth going on a little bit of offense of his own now. Beastman trying to get the spinning hammer against Ninth here. Unable to do so. Trying to generate a little bit of offense. Gets the up attack on Ninth and Palutena. Freezes her. Nothing to do there. Ninth looking to generate some offense against Duke. Duke hammers them and knocks Ninth off the side of the stage. Ninth able to recover. Ninth with a series of up attacks and knocks at least Nana up and out. Has one more Ice Climber to knock out. He plans on taking them down to 2 stocks. Nice job by Beast to stay alive there. But how much more can he take from Ninth? Ninth with a down spike almost knocks Beast up and out. Beast looking for a finish, unable to get it thus far. Ninth is hot on his tail. Ninth has to block a series of attacks by Beast there. Beast is hitting at 154% damage. Beast getting taken down to 2 stocks finally. Beast looking to return the favor against Ninth and knock him down to 1 stock. He is at 151% damage, so he does have to be careful. One good hit by Beastman and he could get knocked out here. Nice series of offense by Ninth. Beastman decides to block there and comes up with a combo to knock Ninth up and out to take him down to 1 stock. Beastman looking to take game 1 away from Ninth. Ninth not looking to let that happen. Goes for a strong attack against Beastman. Beastman with the up attack against Ninth. Ninth looking to switch things around against Beast here. And looking to take Beast down a peg. Ninth is ledge guarding. Beast is able to recover. Ninth is trying to knock Beast out here, unable to do so thus far. Beast is sitting at 113% damage. Ninth is only at 67% damage, but Beast has a stock advantage. Ninth looking to change that though. Ninth gets a couple of icicles thrown at him from Beastman. Beastman's able to recover, able to get back on the stage, able to take the fight right to Ninth, looking to knock Ninth up and out. Ninth looking to knock Beastman up and out. Is finally able to do so with a down kick there by Ninth. What a spectacular job. Ninth is sitting at 146% health. One up spike from Beastman is going to do it. What a job by Beastman to take game 1 away from Ninth. Headed right into game 2 at Pokemon Stadium 2.
Ice Climber, Palutena.
Ninth staying on Palutena, and Beastman staying on Ice Climbers.
3,
Game 2 gonna get underway for you guys shortly. Nice for Ninth to generate some early offense against Beastman here. Beastman trying to freeze Ninth. Ninth not letting that happen. Beast almost got the spike there against Ninth. Ninth didn't let that happen either. Ninth with a smooth recovery. Ninth going on some offense of his own against Beast. Beast is able to recover, able to knock Ninth up and out a little bit. Ninth is still on stage. How is he still on stage? Both of these players are at 70% damage and above. Beastman's the first to get to 90% damage. Looking for an attack. Looking for an attack here. Unable to get it. Ninth getting the better of the offensive exchange against Beast there. Looking to knock Beast up and out and take them down to 2 stocks here in the early going. Beast is unable to recover and gets taken down to 2 stocks first by Ninth. If Ninth wins, there will be a game 4. We'll see what happens here against Ninth and Duke. And Ninth and Beast, I'm sorry. Beast going right back on the offense. Beast gets the up spike against Ninth. Ninth heading right back and trying to do the same thing against Beast here. But Beast is not letting up on the offense. Looking to keep Ninth from recovering, unable to do so. Continuing with a series of attacks against Ninth. Ninth with a couple of attacks of his own, looking to knock Beast up and down. Beast with a hammer spin, unable to get that against Ninth. Beast with an icicle spawn. Almost knocks that into Ninth. Ninth has eliminated one of the ice climbers, still has the other one to eliminate. Beast not gonna make it easy though. Dodges Ninth's attack there. Ninth throws Beast off the side of the stage. He's able to recover though. Beast is looking to recover again. Walks right into a beam by Ninth. Gets taken down to 1 stock here. Beast looking to win game 2. Ninth looking to prevent him from winning game 2. Ninth is sitting at 135% health though, so anything can happen in this match. Ninth gets knocked out by Beast there. Beast looking to take a 2-0 lead against Ninth. Slams Ninth off the side of the stage. Ninth on it. Ninth able to recover. Beast looking to knock Ninth off the side of the stage again. But Ninth getting the better of the offensive exchange. Has to block a little bit. Fires 2 fireballs. Doesn't get that against Beastman though. Beastman's able to recover on the side of the stage. Beastman looking to take the fight to Ninth. Ninth not looking to let Duke win here and go down in the series 2-0. Ninth's looking for his knockout. So is Beast. 1 slash from Palutena is all it took for her to take game 2 away from Beast and Ice Climbers. Hollow Bastion is going to be our stage for game 3.
Ice Climbers.
Beastman elects to stay on Ice Climbers. Ninth elects to stay on Palutena.
3, 2, 1, go!
Game 3 underway for you guys. Beastman gets the offense going early against Ninth and Palutena. Ninth looking to generate some offense of his own. Hasn't able to do so thus far. Ninth gets turned into an icicle. Ninth is able to make a smooth recovery though and look to go on the attack against Beast here. Beast has Ninth's number. Looking to continue the attack. Gets a couple of laser gun shots from Ninth for his efforts. Ninth is at 94% health. now 110% health. Ninth looking to recover it and does. Singles one of the ice climbers out. But no to avail there. Beast gets the better of that exchange. Almost knocks Ninth up and out of it. Beast with the nice up spike against Ninth and Palutena there. Palutena kicks him off the side of the stage. Was going to try to go for a fight, but not able to get that. Finally able to eliminate one ice climber. We'll see what he does here. He's able to eliminate both of the ice climbers and take them down to 2 stocks. Ninth is looking to go right back on the offense and get Beast down to 1 stock. Throws a fireball at him, continuing with the offensive onslaught. Beast is able to recover. Beast uses spinning hammer against Ninth. Ninth looking to dodge Duke right. Ninth looking to dodge Beast right now, unable to do so thus far. What a spinning hammer from Ninth, trying to knock Beastman up and out. Beastman's still in this fight. Beastman sitting at 100% damage. Ninth sitting at 109. What a up spike from Ninth to knock Beast. I mean, what a up spike there is from Beastman to knock Ninth up and out. Beastman with a hammer time KO against Ninth there. Beastman looking to continue the offensive onslaught against Ninth. Ninth looking to take Beastman down to 1 stock, able to do so. Ninth continuing the offensive onslaught. Ninth looking good here. Is looking to take Beastman out. Ninth grabs onto the side of the stage, able to make a recovery. Blocks that offensive attack by Beastman though. Beastman looking to spin right back into Ninth and take him up and out to win this game here. Or this round at least against Ninth. Ninth going right back for the offensive onslaught against Beast there. Beast going right back on the offense against Ninth. Eats a couple of fireballs for their efforts. Beast is at 89% damage. Ninth is at 98% damage. We will see who gets this last stock. Will it be Ninth or will it be Beast? Beast is down to a solo ice climber. Looking to stay in the fight is Beast. Beast has his work cut out for him against Ninth though. Ninth throws Beast off the side of the stage. Looks to finish him off. Unable to do so thus far. Goes with the up attack. Gets it against Beast. Beast looking to take the fight to Ninth, but no to an avail. Ninth knocks Beast up and out to take this game away from him.
Stop battle. Ice Climber winner.
Beast will stay on Ice Climbers, and Ninth will stay on Palutena.
2, 1, go!
Beast going for the early offense against Ninth here, able to find some. Beast continuing with the hammer spin. That's been working for them so far against Ninth. Beast frees Ninth and turn him into an icicle there. Ninth is able to make a swift recovery there. Knock Beast up and around a bit. Beast looking to stay in this fight against Ninth early. They damaged Ninth for 101% damage so far. But Ninth going right back on the offensive attack against Beast here. Ninth is looking to knock Beast up and down. Beast eats a fireball from Ninth. Is able to grab onto the side of the stage and make a smooth recovery. Ninth is ledge guarding against Beast. Blows Beast up and knock him down to 2 stocks. Beast is able to do the same thing against Ninth. This is a 2-stock match. Ninth is able to get the better of that offensive exchange early here. Beast looking to go right back on the offense though. Ninth is looking to separate the Ice Climbers. Unable to do that thus far. Did so briefly, but they got back together again. A couple of ray gun shots from Ninth. Knocks Beast up and out a little bit. Damages Beast a little bit there. Beast going right back on the offense and damaging Ninth for 79% health damage. Ninth is sitting at 99% damage now. Ninth got turned into an icicle. Almost got knocked out there. Beast finishes the job there against Ninth. Finally able to get him down to 1 stock. Beast looking to come back and win this game. Eats a couple of ray gun shots from Ninth. Beast looking for another ray gun shot, didn't get that. Beast with a hammer spin knocks Ninth up and out a bit. Ninth looking to knock Beast out here. Beast not having that. Ninth misses his ray gun. Nice block there by Beast to deflect Ninth's ray gun shot. Ninth's able to get the damage he needs there to knock Beast up and out and take him down to 1 stock. Ninth is at 77% health though. He does have to be careful not to get knocked out by Beast here. Ninth tries to spawn a fireball, no to an avail. Beast able to stay out of the way of that. Turns Ninth into an icicle. Ninth is able to teleport back on stage, able to make a full recovery. Ninth looking to get the final knockout blow here, but Beast is looking to stay in the fight and knock Ninth up and out. Ninth's got a long way to go. It's a couple of up attacks going against Beastman. Throws Beastman off the side of the stage, looking to make a swift recovery is Beastman, unable to do so thus far. Beastman finally able to recover. It's a fireball for his efforts though. It looks like this game's gonna go to Ninth. Ninth with the up kick against Beastman. We'll see what happens here. Ninth trying to take Beastman up and out and finally does. He somehow survives at 141% damage. Very good job by Ninth there. Congratulations to Ninth. Next we're gonna have Dax FZ against Duke. That's the set that's gonna be on stream next. Congratulations are in order for CPU1 advancing to the loser semifinals. He will be facing the winner of Yummy and Ninth. Okay, that did read correctly. Ninth beat Beastman Subaru 3-1. Yummy is taking on Ninth next. CPU1 won 3-0 against Rising. CPU1 waiting for the winner of Yummy and Ninth. This next set is Dax FZ against Duke.
Captain Falcon. Whoa.
see what happens here. That's getting the offense going early. That's what's happening here against Duke. Duke looking to return the offense against Dax, unable to find any thus far. Able to find a little bit there, but Dax going right back on the offense against Duke here. Looking to knock Duke out and take him down to pin. Duke's not going to go away quietly though. Looking to severely damage Dax FC to knock him out first. Knowing Dax though, he has a trick up his sleeve and that's not going to happen so easily. Duke's already had 109% damage on Captain Falcon. That could spell disaster. One attack from Dax could do it. Dax gets the grab, gets the punch. One hard side kick knocks Duke up and out. Takes Duke down to 2 stops. Duke able to return the favor against Dax there and spike him and take him down to 2 stops. Duke looking to take the fight right to Dax. Dax not having any of it though. Dax has recovered each time. Looking to go on the attack against Duke. Duke is trying to make it impossible for Dax to recover. Dax does so anyway because that's just what Dax does best. He recovers from all the shady predicaments. Duke with a nice up kick grab there. Dax is able to recover on stage. Dax's whoop is absolutely formidable. Knocks Duke up around a little bit. Duke's gonna go for a series of punches and kicks against Dax. None of it works though. Dax with a superb block. Finally is able to get Dax knocked out. And take him down to 1 stock. We'll see what happens here between Dax and Duke. Game 1 has been all Duke so far. Dax gotta try to get back into it and at least knock Duke out one more time. Duke's sitting at 136% damage. All Dax needs to do is hard kick him one. That seems like it's impossible there. Finally able to get the up kick against Duke there and knock him up and out to take him down to 1 stock. Dax recovers again against Duke. Duke looking for the finishing blow. Unable to get that just yet though. Duke has Dax sitting at 109% damage. Dax looking to return the favor and knock Duke up and out. He gets the better of the offensive exchange. It will be Duke taking game 1 against Dax FC.
Start battle. Whoa. Captain Falcon.
Dax staying on Wolf.
Go.
And Duke staying on Captain Falcon. Dax gets the offense going early against Duke. Almost knocks Duke up and out there. But Duke is able to retaliate and get some offense in of his own. Damages Dax for 22%. Dax has Duke damage for 82%. Duke with another superb combo against Dax there. Dax looking to throw Duke and slam him off the stage. Gets all of that slam. Has Duke sitting at 102% health. Dax looking to come back in game 2. Duke looking to not let him come back here. And even up the series. Duke's been staying on top of Dax all game. Not even letting Dax breathe just for a minute because he knows what that can lead to. This is his Falcon kick and kicks himself off the stage. Dax helps him off the other side of the stage by knocking him up and out. Nice series of attacks by Dax there. try to knock him up and out, but Duke's able to recover each and every single one of those times. Duke's looking for a combo. Hasn't gotten the combo yet. Gets it blocked by Dax. Dax goes down to 2 stocks. I mean, Duke goes down to 2 stocks before Dax does. Dax is in danger of going down to 2 stocks. He's sitting at 122% damage. Duke with a strong attack to knock Dax FZ up and out. Take him down to 2 stocks. Dax looking to generate some offense, unable to do so thus far. This match is going absolutely bonkers between Dax and Duke. Dax recovers first. Duke follows. Dax trying to not let Duke recover. Duke does so anyway. Kicks Dax off the stage. Dax is still able to recover. Dax looking for a quick elimination. Gets that against Duke. Takes Duke down to 1 stock. We'll see what happens here. Gets the laser gun against Duke. Duke's still trying to knock Dax FZ up and out to win game 2 and continue on his chance at a sweep. Dax probably isn't going to go away quietly though. Dax is officially down on 1 stock. But so is Duke. This could be Dax's moment to shine. 1 strong attack to knock Duke up and out. Dax looking to win game 2 and take it away from Duke. Dax has got his work cut out for him. Shoots a ray gun at Duke. Duke dodges it wisely. Duke with a series of kicks and combos for Dax. Dax with a couple of grabs and a couple of punches and kicks. Able to knock Duke up off the side of the stage. Duke sitting at 177% damage here. He's still able to make a smooth recovery against Dax FC there. Dax just looking to ledge guard against Duke. Goes for an up kick and takes game 2 away from Duke.
You're good, but I'm better. Stop battle. Captain Falcon.
Game 3 against Dax FZ and Duke.
3, 2, 1, go!
Duke looking to take the fight straight to Dax here in game 3. But it is Dax getting the better of the offensive exchange here against Duke in game 3. Has Duke reeling at 75% damage. We'll see what Duke's able to do against Dax here. Duke has to figure something out if he plans to stay in this fight. It's been game 3 all Dax so far. Gets the ray gun against Duke. Almost knocks Duke up and out here. That'd be really good if he did. Duke's able to recover at 132% health. Whoops, smoke too soon. 1 flip kick from Dax. And Duke is down to 2 stocks. Sorry, Duke. Duke throws and kicks Dax around a bit. Finally able to get him get knocked out to take him down to 2 stocks. Dax looking to take the fight right back to Duke. Duke looking to take the fight right back to Dax. See what happens here. What a ray gun from Dax and blasting Duke with it. Duke's sitting at 78% damage. Dax looking to take him down to 1 stock here. Unable to do so thus far. Duke with a series of combos. Trying to get Dax FZ up and down to 1 stock. It has been looking like it's been all Dax in game 3. Duke still has a chance to come back though. Has a damage advantage for the minute. now has the damage and stock advantage for a minute. Duke's in danger of getting knocked out. Dax does just that against Duke. Duke looking to go right back on the offense against Dax here. Has Dax reeling at 40% health, 40% damage. Finally able to knock Dax FC up and out. Duke takes game 3. Dax on the verge of getting sent to loser's bracket. He has to win game 4 to force a game 5 against Duke. Both players staying on their respective characters for game 4. If Dax does lose this game, he will be going to loser's bracket, looking to fight his way out of there. But this has been a really fun matchup to call between Dax and Duke. We've gone 4 games thus far. Can Dax force a game 5? Duke with the early combo against Dax damages him a pretty decent amount. Dax is sitting at 52% damage. Duke has the damage advantage. Duke's only at 37% damage. Duke's looking to take the first stock against Dax here. Dax looking to take the first stock away from Duke. Dax shoots Duke with his ray gun, gets all of that. Duke comes back with a massive down spike. That looked absolutely brutal again, and able to knock Dax out and take him down to 2 stocks. Dax with a series of combos and a ray gun shot. Nothing finds Duke though. Duke going right back on the offense against Dax here. Duke's looking for a down spike. Dax looking for a slash. They just canceled each other out there. Duke with a pretty formidable combo against Dax there. Dax looking to take Duke up and now, unable to do so thus far. Duke knocks Dax off the side of the stage, finishes it with an up kick spike. Dax gets a grab and gets a couple of throws and a couple of punches and kicks in. Dax looking to flip kick against Duke and knock Duke up and out. Duke's not having any of it. Duke right back with the offense. Dax looking to take Duke out and keep him out. Able to do so. Duke still has 2 stocks left. Has a stock and a damage advantage against Dax right now. So all Duke really needs to do is stay on the offense. But that's going to prove hard when your opponent is Dax. Dax is going to look to do the exact same thing. Dax is at 71% damage. Captain Falcon is not too far behind though. What a spike from Duke to end it. Duke takes it in game 4 against Dax FZ. Dax will be fighting his way out of loser's bracket now. Still no winner against Yummy in 9th. The winner of that will be taken on CPU 1. That match coming to you next. And after that match, we will have our grand finals. I believe we're just waiting for the winner of Yummy in 9th now to take on CPU 1 for the next stream. Next stream match. If you're just joining us, this has been a very fun one to call. I'm your host for tonight, Mudkip. We're about a good portion of the way through tonight's tournament. Duke stopped Dax FZ dead in his tracks. Dax is now in the loser's final match. We're going to have the winner of Yummy in 9th take on CPU1 next on stream. And the winner of that will go to face Duke, and the loser of that will go to face Dax FZ, I believe. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm getting this bracket confused. The winner of Yummy in 9th will go to face CPU. The winner of that will go to face Dax. The winner of Dax and whoever wins CPU and Yummy in 9th will go to face Duke for grands. Now, here's how grand finals work. If the person fighting out of the losers bracket wins their first 2 games, we do what's called a bracket reset. So essentially, the person fighting out a losers bracket has to win 2 complete sets. Since the sets are best of 5 each, the loser would need to win 6 games total in order to first 3 games reset the bracket, next 3 games wins the tournament. But at any point in time, should Duke win 3 games, he will be your winner of this tournament. And also, if you're just tuning into the stream, we are running a Christmas/New Year's raffle here at the Outer Limits until January the 24th. Stop on by for more details. And here's a bonus. You actually get a raffle ticket just for stopping by and checking the place out. So if you're new, that's a pretty good way to get an automatic entry into the raffle. We're raffling off gift cards, ice cream vouchers, and the grand prize is going to be a free 2-month membership here at the Outer Limits, along with some free play time. Definitely looking forward to raffling those off eventually. And the raffle tickets do stack, guys, so you can come back like each day and earn another entry into the raffle. There also is a bonus if you refer your friends here. If you refer your friend and you bring your friend, you both will receive you'll both receive an extra raffle ticket to enter into the drawing. Looking to get back into it here shortly. We'll see who the winner of Yummy in 9th was, and they'll be taking on CPU. The winner of Yummy in 9th was 9th. So 9th will be taking on CPU in the loser semifinal match here shortly. So I'm going to be running a promotion here on Monday nights. For the first few people that sign up and get to the Outer Limits early for the Smash tournaments, you're going to receive 5 extra raffle tickets for showing up early and getting your friendlies on before the tournament actually starts. Same rules will apply to FGC nights once we resume that on January the 8th. First game against CPU1 and 9th set to take place here. 9th is on Palutena and CPU1's on the signature Pac-Man. 9th getting the better of the offensive exchange early here against CPU1. Looking to knock CPU1's hydrant into him. Unable to do so, CPU1 kicks his hydrant right back into 9th, but nothing to do there. 9th's finally able to knock CPU1's hydrant out of the way, but it falls harmlessly off the side of the stage. Doesn't hit CPU1 at all, but 9th able to get the first stock against CPU1 with a nice up attack there that knocks CPU1 up and out completely. See what happens here against CPU on 9th. CPU looking for a hydrant spike, didn't find it though. 9th going right back on the offensive onslaught against CPU1. Looking to knock him out and keep him out. CPU1 still able to make a recovery though. Goes right back on the attack against 9th. Kicks 9th a bit. Ninth is able to dodge that attack from CPU. Unable to dodge his bell though, gets his bell rung by CPU. That's gonna leave a mark. CPU throws Ninth off the stage. Nothing to do there. CPU throws Ninth off the stage again. Ninth deflects CPU one's hydrant back at him. Ninth with a down spike. Good job by Ninth there to take CPU one up and out. To take him down to one stock. CPU takes Ninth out down to 2 stocks. With an offensive onslaught when he respawns. Ninth looking to not let CPU respawn and get on the side of the stage. CPU1 does so anyway. Very nice job by CPU1. CPU1 spawns a hydrant. Will he get to use it here? Ninth deflects the hydrant from CPU1. And continuing to go right back to the offensive onslaught that he had going on earlier. Ninth looking to knock CPU1 up and out for one final time. It's the hard up attack against CPU1. Stunned CPU1 there by deflecting his own bell back at him. CPU1 absolutely got his bell rung there by Ninth. Ninth sees the fire hydrant, looks to knock it into CPU1, unable to do so. Ninth with a hard kick and knocks CPU1 off the stage.
Too bad for you.
Take game 1 away from CPU1. We will see what happens in game 2 against Ninth and CPU. CPU going right back to it in game 2. CPU gets the better of the early offensive exchange here. Ninth looking to throw CPU's projectile right back at him. Unable to do anything with it though, it falls harmlessly and doesn't damage CPU, not even a little bit. Ninth knocks CPU1's hydrant out of the way. CPU1 looking to spawn a projectile, unable to do so thus far. CPU1 drops the hydrant, looks to use that against Ninth. Ninth is not going to allow that to happen. CPU1 looking for another projectile to use against Ninth. Looks for the grab against Ninth. Ninth dodges both of them. Ninth looking for a spike, no to in the veil. CPU1 spawned a hydrant, looks to knock that into Ninth. Didn't do such a good job of that. CPU1 knocks his hydrant into Ninth there. Damages Ninth for a pretty decent amount. Ninth knocking CPU1's hydrant right back into him, but CPU1 able to deflect it and it falls harmlessly off the side of the stage. CPU1 with another hydrant spawn looking to throw a projectile into it. Gets it that time, knocks Ninth up and out, but Ninth is still able to make a recovery. Ninth still at 3 stocks. CPU1 still at 3 stocks. He's gonna get the first stock advantage here. Will it be Ninth or will it be CPU? Stay tuned and find out, folks. Got a real good one for you. It looks like it's going to be Ninth getting the first stock advantage against CPU, but Ninth is on the verge of getting eliminated himself, too. 174% damage is nothing to sneeze at. Ninth has to be careful. Ninth continues to go on the attack against CPU. Gets a series of up attacks. Deflects CPU1's projectile, goes for the slam, gets the slam. Ninth looking to knock CPU's hydrant into him. CPU1's going for the throw. Ninth's got 188% damage. Ninth finally getting taken out by CPU1 to go down to 2 stocks. Been a very formidable by both of the players, Ninth and CPU1. CPU1 looking to figure Ninth's schematics out. Looks like he has. Knocks his hydrant into Ninth. Ninth not able to do anything there. Ninth looking for a couple of ray gun shots against CPU. Looking for a fireball. This is CPU. CPU throws his bell into ninth. Ninth returns the favor and throws CPU1's bell right back at him. Both of them get their bells wrong. Ninth looking to knock the hydrant into CPU, unable to do so. CPU1 has to make a recovery on the side of the stage. What a smooth recovery by CPU1 there. CPU1 kicks his hydrant right into ninth. Almost knocks ninth up and out to take him down to the one stock. Ninth looking for the stock advantage against CPU1 there and deflects the hydrant up that CPU just spawned. See what happens here. CPU1 has to make this recovery. CPU1 does. Bounces ninth off the side of the stage to take ninth down to one stock. Ninth hard attack CPU to take CPU down to one stock. Ninth looking to win game 2, and CPU1 looking to thump game 2 away from ninth. CPU1 spawns a hydrant, doesn't get the hydrant. Ninth looking to continue the attack against CPU. Is able to do so thus far. CPU throws the bell into ninth, stuns him for a second there, finds another projectile to throw. Ninth is going on the defensive and coming up with a couple of blocks. We'll see if CPU has what it takes in him to knock ninth out and take game 2 away from ninth. But ninth continuing with the offensive onslaught, continuing with a fireball there. Gets CPU with it. CPU1's able to make a recovery though against ninth. CPU1 throws ninth. Tries to kick his hydrant into him, nothing to do there. Blocks ninth's fireballs there. Able to get up close and personal with ninth, looking to spawn a projectile, decides against it. CPU1 grabs ninth, throws ninth. CPU1 almost has a knockout. Ninth's able to teleport and make a recovery center stage though. CPU1 has to do the same thing. CPU1 grabs onto the ledge. Ninth with a hard knockout. What a good job by ninth there to take that game away from CPU. Ninth is looking to break out the broomsticks here against CPU1. Next match will be Dax FZ and the winner of 9th and CPU. Before the winner of that goes on and plays Duke.
3, 2, 1, go!
Again, this has been a really fun one to call. This is Smash Master 69 if you're just tuning into the stream. I'm your host, Mudkip. Ninth going right to work on CPU here, getting the better of the offensive exchange. Eats a hydrant spawn for his efforts. Finally kicks the hydrant off the stage. Good job by Ninth here and good idea. Ninth looking to ledge guard against CPU1. CPU1 looking to recover against Ninth. Ninth not looking to, not going to allow that to happen so easily though. Looks for a ray spawn. Looks for a Ray Blast, doesn't get it against CPU. CPU1 dodges that. CPU1 blocks the next series of attacks by Ninth. Has Ninth at 71% damage. Will CPU1 get the first stock advantage? Or will it be Ninth? But it's looking like it's going to be Ninth. Ninth doesn't miss with that fireball. CPU1 has to make a recovery and does. Ninth looking to take CPU1 out of the equation early here. Able to knock him out the opposite end of the stage. Able to spawn a fireball. Nothing to do there. CPU1 gets the throw. CPU1 looking to kick a hydrant into Ninth. Ninth is able to make a smooth recovery of his own. CPU1's at 150% damage. Whoops, CPU1 just got knocked out. See you later, CPU. Ninth going right back on the offensive attack against CPU. CPU spawns a hydrant. CPU kicks a hydrant. Ninth teleports and dodges the hydrant. CPU1 also lost his projectile that he was going to use there against Ninth. What happens if you throw a key into Ninth? That happens. Ninth gets knocked out. Nice job by CPU1 there to take Ninth down to 2 stocks. 2 stock, even match. Ninth with the damage advantage. Ninth looking to get the stock advantage. Able to take CPU1 up and out here. CPU1 looking to stay in this fight and knock Ninth up and out and take him down a peg. CPU1 with a nice block there against Ninth. CPU1 has to be careful, his shield's almost gone. Ninth deflects the hydrant off CPU and kicks it off the opposite end of the stage. CPU1 spawns another hydrant, tries to knock it into Ninth. Unable to do so, CPU1 with a grab there with a throw. Ninth with a smooth recovery. CPU1 has to make a recovery. CPU1 deflects that laser blast from Ninth. Ninth doesn't get that. Look to knock CPU1 up and out and finish game 3 there with a bang. Ninth and CPU are both off the stage. Ninth looking for a spike, doesn't get it. Ninth looking for the teleport, able to recover. CPU1 looking for her projectile, gets that against Ninth. Ninth blocks the attack from CPU1 there, at least for the moment. Ninth still has 2 stocks left, CPU only has 1. CPU1 looking to knock the bell away from Ninth. Able to knock his hydrant into Ninth, but Ninth blocks it and knocks it off the opposite end of the stage. Ninth has CPU1 reeling at 112% damage. Ninth is sitting at 160% damage. And Ninth knocks CPU1 out, and CPU1 goes out with a bang there. Ninth will get the sweep against CPU1. What a job by Ninth there to come up with a victory against CPU1. Ninth will go on to play Dax FZ, and the winner of that will go on to play Duke. If you're just joining us, we're getting close to our grand finals match. But first, we're going to have Ninth take on Dax FZ. FZ looking for some redemption. Found himself in the loser's bracket after he took a loss against Duke. See where they decide to go for game 1 here. And if you're just joining us for the stream, we'd like to welcome you into the stream. This is the loser's final match against Dax and Ninth. The winner of this match will go on to play Duke in the grand finals match. Ninth with a clean sweep of CPU1 in his last set. It'll be interesting to see if Dax goes right back on Wolf in this match. Haven't really seen Dax play another character outside of Wolf. So that would be the status quo if he did play Wolf here.
Whoa.
Again, we'd like to welcome anybody who's tuning into the stream. Almost down to the main event of the evening against Duke and whoever wins this match against Dax FZ and Ninth. A lot of characters to choose from. And this is what I was talking about in one of the prior streams. I'm just amazed on how far this game's come, and all the characters they were able to incorporate in Smash. game one against Dax, and Ninth will get on here shortly. Both of them trying to figure each other out. Ninth is able to get the early damage going against Dax, looking to knock Dax FZ up and around a little bit. Ninth looking to go play Duke in the finals, but has to get past Dax here. And Dax is nothing to sleep on. He's a pretty formidable Wolf player. Got really unlucky against Duke in this last set. Duke is licking his chops, waiting for the winner of this match. Dax knocks Ninth up and around a little bit. Ninth is sitting at 48% damage. Now 56. Ninth slams Dax. Gets the Ray Blast against Dax there. Dax almost got taken out. Dax sitting at 103% damage. He does have to be careful here. One strong attack from Ninth could wipe him out. Just like that. Ninth looking to get first stock advantage with a down kick. Dax able to recover. Dax able to get a throw with a couple of punches and kicks. No to an avail there. Ninth gets the first stock advantage. He takes Dax down to 2 stocks. Dax trying to figure things out here against Ninth. Unable to do so thus far. Already went down a stock. Looking to take Ninth down the peg. Ninth misses the Ray Blast there. Dax with a grab and a side kick. Ninth unable to recover. Ninth goes down to 2 stocks. Ninth tried to teleport there, but no to an avail. And he also tried to spawn a fireball right into Dax. Dax looking to go on the offense against Ninth. Unable to find any thus far. Dax is finally able to get the offense going against Ninth. Has Ninth at 63. Now 76. Dax himself at 75. Dax has to make a recovery and does. Dax with one strong attack takes Ninth down to 1 stop. Ninth looking to return the favor against Dax here. That's not going to be easy though. Dax has been bouncing around all over the map, trying to dodge Ninth's attacks. Ninth hot on his heels though. Ninth fires a couple of ray gun shots, unable to get Dax with it as Dax is able to recover on the side of the stage. Dax sitting at 122% damage. What will Ninth be able to do with it here? Will Ninth be able to take Dax down to 1 stock? Or will Dax finish the job and knock Ninth out? Ninth with a blast there. Smooth move by Ninth. Knocks Dax FZ up and out to take him down to 1 stock. The only thing Dax has now is a damage advantage against Ninth. Ninth continuing the offensive attacks against Dax there. Dax able to work his way back onto the side of the stage. Able to grab onto the side of the ledge. Well, looks like Ninth ledge guarding tactics won't work against Dax there. Dax knocks Ninth out of the air and finally up kicks Ninth and takes them down for game 1. Smooth game 1 win by Dax FZ there. To knock Ninth up and out of the air. Take game 1 away from Ninth. Dax had a fight for that one and did just that. Stage 2 for game 2 is underway. We will be going to Town to City. Oops, I lied. They decided to go to Pokemon Stadium 2 instead. One of my favorite stages on this game. I don't know. I've kind of also started taking a liking to Hollow Bastion. We'll see what awaits us in game 2. Both of these players looking to get the offense going. We'll see who does so first. It looks like it's going to be Ninth swinging for the fences right out of the gate. Damaging Dax. Remnants of last game. Ninth looking to take the win here and even the series up at 1 game apiece. Dax looking to go up 2-0 against Ninth. See what happens. Dax with a series of attacks. Dax with another series of attacks. Keeps Ninth in the air. Unable to do anything though as Ninth is able to recover. Ninth with a couple of ray gun shots. Dax gets himself back on stage there. Looking to take the fight to Ninth. Ninth looking to recover. Able to do so, at least for now. Ninth throws Dax off the side of the stage. Ninth misses that blast there. Very wise from Dax not to spawn on the stage until that was over. Ninth has to teleport back on the ledge, able to do so. Ninth has the ledge, but one up kick from Dax since Ninth flying. See you later, Ninth. Ninth goes down to 2 stocks first. Dax with the early stock advantage. Dax not letting up the attack. Gets thrown out of the way by Ninth. Ouch, that's going to hurt. Ninth looking to take the fight right to Dax and take him down to 1 stock in the early going of this match. Ninth gets the fireball against Dax there. Dax able to recover. Dax able to slam Ninth down off the stage. Damage Ninth. Dax able to get that ray gun right and hit Ninth with it. Dax knocks Ninth off the side of the stage. Dax unable to come up with any offense after that though. Hits Ninth with a ray gun. What a blast from Ninth. Absolutely yeeted Dax and takes Dax down to 1 stock. Ninth looking to win game 2 against Dax. Dax not going quietly though. Ninth able to respond on the side of the stage and able to make a full recovery. Dax with the grabbing a couple of punches and kicks against Ninth. Ninth took himself out of the equation. Misses the stage with his teleport and unable to recover after that. Ninth taking the fight right to Dax though, looking to keep him off the side of the stage. But Dax able to get to recover and take the fight right to Ninth. Looking to knock Ninth up and out and take game 2 here from Ninth. We'll see what happens here. Dax with the up slash. Dax with the ray gun shot. Misses that. Ninth with a couple of shots of his own. Looking to take Dax out of the equation. Dax stays in the fight though against Ninth. Dax with a ray gun shot. Nice effort there by Ninth to eliminate Dax, but Dax is not going away quietly. Dax is at 108% damage. Now, what a shot and a throw there by Ninth. Dax is able to recover on the side of the stage. Dax drives onto the ledge. No to an avail there. No to an avail though there. Ninth is waiting for him and knocks him out to take game 2 away from Dax. We will at least have a game 4 as this set is now even at 1 game apiece. Should see who takes game 3 here. Will it be Dax or will it be Ninth? Ninth seemingly has Dax figured out now, but maybe not. Dax taking the fight straight to Ninth in game 3. Dax knows what's at stake and so does Ninth. Neither of them wanting to lose, but one of them's going to have to. Ninth looking to get the early advantage against Dax. Unable to find any thus far. Dax looking to generate some offense of his own. Dax gets knocked out first by Ninth. Ninth's at 72% damage. Ninth's at 82% damage. Ninth still has the stock advantage and the damage advantage. Well, not necessarily the damage advantage. That's Dax. Dax has to figure out a way to knock Ninth out and take him down to 2 stocks if Dax has any hope of winning this match. Game 2 has been all ninth thus far. Dax with another smooth recovery. Dax has to recover again. Ninth looks for a couple of ray gun blasts against Ninth. Dax misses that ray gun blast. Ninth misses his. Ninth looking to go back right back on the attack. Ninth with a grab into the slam. Dax flying off the side of the stage. Dax came back with a side slash. Dax looking to knock Ninth out, up and out to take him down to 2 stocks. Ninth is looking to take Dax down to 1 stock. What a spike there from Ninth. Dax is able to recover. Dax is still teetering on the edge of the stage. Dax with the up kick against Ninth. Ninth is able to recover. Dax with a side kick and ray gun blast right into Ninth. Ninth knocks Dax out and takes him down to 1 stock here. Ninth at 168% damage. He's in danger of losing one of his stocks against Dax. Ninth's at 187% damage. I won't be surprised if Ninth perfect stocks Dax here with all 3 of his stocks left. Not meant to be though. One side kick from Dax is going to send Ninth flying. We can't get the job done yet against Ninth, as Ninth is still alive. Ninth continuing to damage Dax here. Dax is at 85% damage. Dax is at 104% damage now. What an offensive onslaught by Ninth there. Dax unable to make a recovery. Somehow Ninth squeaks by with a win on 200% damage. I have zero idea how that happens. Dax is down in the series 2-1. That is an absolute shocker, folks.
3, 2, 1, go!
See if Dax has what it takes to even this series up back 2 games apiece. But this is like what I said in one of the previous streams too, folks. In NFL, they say any given Sunday. On Smash Masters, we like to say any given Monday. Ninth with the early stock advantage against Dax there, knocks Dax down to take him down to 2 stocks. Ninth looking to continue the offense against Dax. Knocks Dax FC around some more. Dax looking to return the favor against Ninth, unable to do so thus far. Dax with a couple of up attacks against Ninth. Ninth has a block against Dax. Dax got all of that attack though. Almost knocks Ninth out. Unable to do anything just yet though. Ninth misses his ray gun blast as Dax blocks them all. Ninth and Dax both off the side of the stage. Ninth unable to make a recovery. Dax is able to though. Ninth looking to knock Dax out and take him down to 1 stock. Has to figure something out though, does Dax. Dax with the offensive onslaught against Ninth now. Ninth not letting off the accelerator against Dax here. Ninth with the continuous attacks against Dax. Dax looking to return the favor against Ninth. Unable to do so there. Ninth knocks Dax out with a fireball there. Ninth is looking to go to grand finals and face Duke. He has to get past Dax though. Dax is fighting for his life here. Already down 1 stock against that Ninth. Ninth looking to stay in the fight and win this game and get sent into the finals and face Duke for the finals. Dax looking to just stay alive and force a game 5. We'll see if he's able to do so. So far, it looks like this match is going to go to Ninth. Ninth able to teleport and make a recovery on the ledge of the stage here. 1 fireball from Ninth sends Dax FZ flying.
No, hide from the light.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this set is going to be ninth. One last matchup for you guys against ninth and Duke. Ninth and Duke will be your grand final of the evening. And now, your main event of the evening. Duke is going up against Ninth.
Stop battle. Olutena. Captain Falcon.
We'll see who takes the championship for this week. Ninth knocking Dax FZ out of the tournament by winning his set. What a combo there from Duke, looking to knock Ninth out in the early goings of the match. Unable to do so thus far though, Ninth able to make it. Ninth takes a plummet off the side of the stage. Duke has the early stock advantage. Duke looking to continue the offense against Ninth. Able to get it. Duke looking to knock Ninth up and around a bit. Spikes Ninth. Just like that, Duke takes a 2-stock advantage against Ninth and on the verge of winning game 1. Ninth looking to get some offense going against Duke here, unable to do so thus far. Ninth knocks Duke off the side of the stage, spikes Duke, takes him down to 2 stocks. Duke looking to knock Ninth up and out to take him down down for game 1 and with a game 1 victory. But Ninth not looking to go away quietly. Ninth taking the fight to Duke now. Oh, Duke has to make a recovery and does. Duke with the up attack against Ninth. Duke sends Ninth flying. Duke dives off the stage with Ninth, looking to take him out. Ninth with a fireball, spawns it into, hits Duke with it. Duke with a flaming kick, but misses Ninth completely. Ninth is taking the fight to Duke. But Duke coming right back with some offense of his own. Duke with a sweep, knocks Ninth off the stage. Ninth is still alive somehow. Ninth with a couple of attacks and throws Duke off the stage. Ninth unable to get anything after that though. Duke looking for a knockout blow here against Ninth. Ninth able to teleport, grabs the ledge of the stage. What a knockout punch by Ninth there to take Duke down to 1 stock. Ninth with a fireball spawns out right into Duke. Takes Duke down to 1 stock. Duke goes for the uppercut against Ninth. Ninth is still in this match at 178% damage. What a job by Ninth to stay alive in this fight. Ninth with a combo, knocking Duke up and around a little bit. Duke sitting at ninth at 190% damage. Finally gets knocked out by Duke. Duke takes game one of this set away from ninth. Ninth and Duke staying on their respective characters. Duke looking to win game two and take that away from ninth here. Ninth looking to take the fight to Duke early in the early goings of game two. Duke coming back with some offense of his own against ninth. Ninth looking to knock Duke up and around a bit, but Duke's looking to do the same thing to ninth. Both of these players trying to figure each other's repertoire out. Duke getting the better of that offensive exchange there. Ninth has to make a recovery and does. Ninth sitting at 95% damage already. Duke sitting at 82 now. Duke and ninth both have to be careful. One attack from the other could send them flying and knock them out for the first stock advantage. Duke's looking to take first stock advantage against ninth. Ninth looking to stay in the fight against Duke. Ninth gets some offense going against Duke there. Able to get it going against Duke. Both of these players are at 100% damage. We'll see what happens here. Duke with the uptick against ninth. Duke gets first stock advantage against ninth. Takes ninth down to 2 stocks first. Ninth looking to do the same thing against Duke now. Duke gets slammed. Duke has to make a recovery and does. Blocks the blast from ninth there. Solid job there by Duke. Duke comes in with a combo looking to take ninth down to 1 stock and win game 2. Duke is on a what a offensive onslaught there from ninth. Looking to prevent Duke from making a recovery, but Duke does so anyway. What a down spike by ninth there to knock Duke up and out to take him down to 2 stocks. Duke has a damage advantage though against ninth. Has ninth at 85% damage. Goes Duke. Duke able to kick ninth up and around a little bit. Duke looking to knock ninth. Ninth looking to knock Duke out to take him down to 1 stock. Has a long way to go. Duke's able to take ninth down to 1 stock. Duke looking to wrap this game up and take game 2 away from ninth. What a good job by ninth there, starting that ledge against Duke. Looking to take Duke down to 1 stock. Duke sitting at 68% damage. Duke sitting at 80% damage. Ninth does have the damage advantage at least, but Duke has 1 more stock than ninth does. Ninth looking to knock Duke out and take him down to 1 stock. Finally able to do so. Duke gets knocked out by 1 kick from ninth there. Duke's at 1 stock, so is ninth. What'll happen here? Duke's looking to go on the offense. Duke with a solid combo against ninth. And nails all of that. Duke with the upkick against ninth. Ninth throws into Duke. And Duke able to go right back on the offense against ninth. Ninth sitting at 79% damage. Ninth has to teleport and make a recovery. Able to do so against Duke. Duke looking to take the fight to ninth, and ninth looking to return the favor. What a spike kick by Duke there. Takes ninth to 130% damage, 150% for ninth now. We'll see what happens against ninth and Duke here. Duke looking to knock ninth out. Not able to do so thus far. Ninth still in this match somehow. Hanging on by a thread. 1 punch there from Duke sends ninth flying, and Duke takes game 2 and is on the verge of winning this series. One more game that Duke wins, and Duke will be your champion for tonight's
Stock battle. Bayonetta. Captain Falcon.
Wow, ninth locking in Bayonetta against Duke on what could possibly be his last match here.
Go.
Duke looking to take the fight against ninth early. Ninth getting the better of the offensive exchange against Duke there, but Duke looking to stay on it. Ninth knocking Duke up and out to take him down to 2 stocks here. Duke has to figure something out against Ninth. Duke with a down kick, Duke with a combo looking to knock Ninth up and out to take him down to 2 stocks. Unable to do so thus far, Duke with the flip kicks against Ninth. Ninth able to recover thus far. Duke with the up kick gets Ninth to 103% damage. Now Ninth is sitting on 113% damage. Ninth still has a stock advantage though, but Duke has a damage advantage. We'll see what happens here against Duke and Ninth. Ninth looking to have Duke's Captain Falcon figured out here. Not able to do so thus far though against Duke. What a solid job by Duke there to knock Ninth up and out to take him down to 2 stocks. Duke teetering on the edge, but Duke's able to come up with a nice offensive combo against Ninth there. Ninth looking to knock Duke out to take him down to 1 stock. Duke's not going to let that happen so quickly though. Duke's able to stay in the fight, at least for now. Ninth with a solid kick there into Duke. Knocks Duke off the side of the stage. Looking to keep Duke from recovering. Duke's making a last-ditch effort to recover. Unable to do so against Ninth. Ninth looking to knock Duke up and out to take him down to 1 stock now. Duke looking to getting knocked out by Ninth. Ninth looking to finish off Duke's last stock. Duke with a knee. Ninth eats a knee from Duke and gets taken down to 1 stock. What will happen here? What a nice recovery by Duke. But Ninth is hot on Duke's heels, not letting up with the offense. Duke has to figure out something here if he plans to knock Ninth out and take this game and set away from him. Ninth not going to go away quietly. Ninth looking to knock Duke up and out. Duke somehow is able to recover. Duke somehow is still in this fight, guys. Ninth kicks Duke off the side of the stage. Duke somehow recovers. What a miraculous recovery by Duke. 1 down spike sends Ninth flying. And Duke is your winner for tonight. This has been an extremely fun set to call, guys. Again, I'm your host, Mudkip. Hope everyone has a safe and happy Christmas. And we will see everyone back here next week for Smash Masters 70. This is Mudkip signing out.